Since first you were my bonny bride, the roses all have left your cheek. I've watched them fade away and die. Your voice is sad whene'er you speak, and tears bedim your loving eyes. Oh, I will take you back, Kathleen, to where your heart will feel no pain. And when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home, Kathleen. I know you love me, Kathleen dear. Your heart was ever fond and true. I always feel when you are near that life holds nothing dear but you. The smiles that once you gave to me, I scarcely ever see them now, though many, many times I see a darkening shadow on your brow. Oh, I will take you back, Kathleen, to where your heart will feel no pain. And when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home, Kathleen, to that dear home beyond the sea. My Kathleen shall again return, and when thy old friends welcome thee, thy loving heart will cease to yearn. Where laughs the little silver stream beside your mother's humble cot, and brightest rays of sunshine gleam, there all your grief will be forgot. Oh, I will take you back, Kathleen, to where your heart will feel no pain. And when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home, Kathleen. And when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home, Kathleen. That was I'll Take You Home Again, Kathleen, played straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played, and at the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want hundreds more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along, just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. All right, now before I start the tutorial, I gotta say first off that this song is beloved by my Kathleen because when she was a child, her father used to sing it to her. And before you correct me, I recognize that this was not written by an Irishman. As a matter of fact, it was written by a man of German descent who was born in Virginia for his wife Jenny, as I understand it. But since he chose to use Irish-ish lyrics, and he chose to name the woman in the song Kathleen, it was apparently instantly beloved by Irish people around the world. You know, people who longed for their homeland and people who were in their homeland. And so for nearly 150 years, this has been a beloved, adopted Irish song. Especially appropriate for my Kathleen's dad to sing to her, since he's half Irish, half German, and she's 3/4 Irish. So how perfect is that? All right, now, here we go. This song, if you would like to strum and pluck the way I did, you can play it exactly the way I did. That is to say, with the right hand. I didn't do anything fancy, just I went down and then plucked the top string. That's it. That's all I did with the right hand, that's all. And if you have a high G, I have a low G ukulele. My dog has fleas. If you have a high, my dog has fleas, I would still play it the same way. It would sound a little bit different, but it'll sound very nice. And it'll still give that little sort of a drone effect of the music is still going even in between the strums. So I would play it the same way with a high G or a low G, either one. Now, as far as the chord transitions, there are an awful lot of chords. Take note that the most of the hardest transitions, hardest chords, if you notice the chords that are written in bright red in the chord sheet, those are segue chords that you can skip if you want to. If you skip those chords, nobody will notice. You'll play right along with somebody who's playing the full song sheet, and nobody will notice that you're skipping those, but it will in fact make the song sheet a good bit simpler for you. So if you don't want to work that hard, or you're beginner's beginner or whatever, then go ahead and just skip the bright red chords. But I'm going to show you how to play all of them. So I've got a D. I'm starting with a D. I'm going to form a D in a couple different ways in this song. But right now I'm starting with my strong fingers on that D. And then I'm going to leave my index finger right there and switch the other two around so it's a G shape. That's what the D sharp diminished is. It's a G shape, but on the wrong strings, on the top strings, right? So D, and then my index finger stays right there, and I get the D sharp diminished. Then I'm going to move all three of them in that shape over to a G. So they stay in exactly the same shape, they just move over one string. And now the index finger again becomes the anchor. It's going to stay stuck to its string, slide down one fret to the A. And then you can form the D back that way if you want, or since you're going to go right back to an A, you can just drop these two fingers and then pick them up again. And then lay them down again, and you can lay them down either way. I'm going to choose to lay them down this way at the start of the verse. Here's why. I'll take you home. See, from the D to the G, you've got if you form it this way, then you've got no connection between the D and their G. If you form it this way, your ring finger is kind of an anchor point, because all it's going to do is slide up one fret on that string. It's going to stay stuck to the ukulele. So, I'll take you home. See, it just slides up. Again, hardest chord in the song. That is G sharp diminished, and you can skip it if you want to. Here's what it'll sound like if you skip it. I'll take you home again, Kathleen. Sounds pretty nice, doesn't it? It's a segue chord. Take you home again, Kathleen. Okay, again, like I said, hardest chord in there. The way I do it, I just told you I've got the D, then my ring finger's the anchor. It slides up for the G. Well, it's going to remain the anchor. That's going to stay put. In fact, it's going to slide up one fret. My middle finger is actually, no, it's going to move, isn't it? Okay. So yeah, the ring finger again is the only anchor point. I'm going from the G. It's going to slide up one fret, and I'm going to drop the other fingers around it, barring with my index on the second fret. That's my G sharp diminished. So Kathleen. pain. So again, watch the index or watch the ring finger and see what the anchor is. Here. It stays on that string. It just slides up 1 fret, 1 more fret, down 2 frets. That's it. It's staying right there. And now it's going to stay there still. Across, still the anchor. And then you pick it up. Ocean Wilds, and I'm going to choose this one because I like that. I like that flow from here to the G. And why to where your heart has ever been since first. Now here you have to switch from there to the A, but then from the A, E, also not an easy chord, but at least you have your middle finger on the right string. So first, it's going to slide up 2 frets, and you drop the other fingers right next to it, and look, they're sitting right next to it anyway. So first, you were my bonny bride. Now all you're going to do is pick up 1 finger. Roses all have you left your cheek. I'm not even going to move that one now. I'm just going to drop 3 more fingers. I've watched. See, it's already in the right place. You can just leave it there from the A7 to the D, and then you pick up 2 fingers and you got the A. Then fade away and die. Okay, not an easy line. Your voice. From here, you need to bar the 1st fret, and then drop 2 more fingers for that F sharp. Your voice is said whene'er you speak, but that at least is easy. From there to a 2nd position G, all you have to do is slide up 1 fret and then back down to the F sharp again. And then you get to do it 1 more time. And then you have to jump to the E. Sorry, that's a fast one. Tears bedim your loving eyes. All we have left now is the chorus. Oh, I will take you back, Kathleen. This is the same as the verse so far. To where your heart will feel no pain. Now here we go, finale. When the fields are fresh and... Here's a bunch of chords you can skip. I'm going to play the simple version right now. When the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home, Kathleen. Sounded nice, didn't it? Here's with all the segue chords. There's 4 chords I skipped just then. So, when your fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home, Kathleen. That's it. So G. Then I'm going to flatten out my index finger. Then I'm going to arch it again so it only covers the 3rd string from the floor. And now here's the big jump, because there's nothing in common between that. You have to pick them all up and drop them back down to that G sharp diminished. I will take you to your own Kathleen. That's it. Okay, now I'm going to play slow motion from the intro. The intro, by the way, is just the last line of the chorus. That's what that is. But so I'm going to play from the intro through the 1st verse and the chorus. Slow motion, close up on my chord changing hand so that you can follow along with every chord transition if you like. Here goes, slow motion. 5, 6, 7, and... I'll take you home again, Kathleen, across the ocean wild and wide, to where, your heart has ever been. Since first you were my bonny bride, the roses all have left your cheek. I've watched them fade away and die. Your bedim your loving eyes. Oh, I will take you back, Kathleen, to where your heart will feel no pain. And when the fields are fresh and green, sorry, I screwed up. I will take you to your home, Kathleen. Now the penultimate finale. And when the fields are fresh and green, I will take you to your home, Kathleen. That's it. See you Wednesday. Bye.